So now for threading the actual thread path, it's a little confusing, and I think the book shows it one way. So this is the way that I'm doing it. So the first one, this is going to be needle one, goes up, goes through, oops, probably should show you, goes through the first post here. Let's try to focus. So it'll go through that one, it'll come up and over. I'm not a huge fan of how this is set up, but it works. Periodically, you want to make sure that these are, try to hold the camera, clean. So I usually twist it a little bit, flick it, and it should be good. And it'll come down, and then it'll go through this one here. Now, if you're wondering why aren't there the little coils or a tube, it's because this thread rack and the head move together. On machines where the thread rack stays still and then the head moves, then they have the actual coil or tube. So again, down here, make sure this is clean. It's going to run around the counterclockwise way just once. It doesn't complete a loop, so just around that way, around this peg, up, and then I wrap it around once completely. So it's under this one, up, over, around, and then down. And that's just to give it a little bit extra more grip on this wheel. And then same for this here. So I'll do clockwise. So drop it on the right side, around once, and then over this spring, and then down through this little grommet here, then down through this grommet, and then through the back side of this grommet. And then I usually use the tweezers to kind of hook it through there, pull it back up, go through the take-up lever grommet, and then through this one back here, down through that one, and then down through the needle. And there is this little thread guide here too. You can loop it around there. Most of the time I didn't, but it will assist with making sure that it goes into the hole just a little bit easier. That's pretty much it as far as threading goes. There's only another point here is if you have a little bit of flagging, you can adjust the screw. Shouldn't need to, but it's just a tiny little Phillips one screw, and you can slide that, and that's basically going to adjust where this spring is going to end up. So the higher you twist this up, the more tension it's going to put, and it's going to pull this a little bit tighter.